Good morning, YouTubers. I hope everybody is doing well. Got a haircut and decided that it's been too hot, tired of pulling my hair up, so had to get a haircut and decided to do the old chop chop on my hair and make it easier because I'm so busy and I don't ever have time to mess with my hair. I usually just pull up in a ponytail or a clip. So did that over the weekend. I wanted to give a channel update today for we've got a road trip coming in a couple of weeks. So I'm going to be getting a hold of, I tried to send emails through a website that was recommended to me, the landandfarm.com. Tried several times to send requests for appointments to see homes and heard nothing. So I don't know if anybody's used that website. It was recommended to me through another YouTuber, and I've just heard nothing back, so now I'm going to go to calling them. And I'm guessing either they don't check this portal where they get information from buyers, or they're missing information from buyers. So we're going to be going to look at properties. We're going to be gone 3 days, 2 nights, and we're going to be videoing our trip and the tours of the houses if they'll let us. And we're going to be getting messages from Fox News. I guess the Dow is not doing well. It's down 1,000 points this morning, and people are panicking about the stock market. I noticed over the weekend YouTubers were panicking over Friday's close of bell. I find it very interesting. We're not going to know when the stock market crashes. If you go back through history and look at the stock market crashes, no one ever knew it was coming. So you're seeing some fluctuation and some weaknesses in that market, but from my experience and my read on history, we're not going to know it. It may be worse than it's ever been, but it's going to hit everybody as a shock. It won't be something that you watch happen slowly. Let's see. Oh, I have a surprise. I have a surprise in the garden. I had garden fail this year. I tried to regrow my garden twice. We had Noah's Ark around here in North Texas, and so there was an enormous amount of success in the garden, but I have some things to show you. I'll do a video, a garden update, surprise a garden update, probably later today or tomorrow. We're going to be traveling up in the Ozarks, going back to our road trip. We're going to be going up into the Ozarks, Missouri, Arkansas border. In that area, we're not going to be headed into Oklahoma. I don't want to live in Oklahoma just because they have a history of not a lot of tornado activity, and I just don't want that in the back of my mind. I know it can happen anywhere. It can happen right here in North Texas, but I don't live in Tornado Alley. So I live on the edge of it, and I've lived here almost 20 years, and we haven't had any tornadoes land. Doesn't mean it won't happen. It just means that I haven't had that experience. It's not something that I really concern myself too heavily with. There's not a lot of places to go and hide from a storm here. You would be bunkered down in your house if something happened. I have been working on the fireplace. Last week I did not work on the fireplace too much. I thought it was going to be a really quick and dirty project, and we have always some surprises when you're not the original owner to the home. You're going to have surprises. So I'll do an update on the fireplace, and I'll go video. I do have some pictures of the progress, and I'll do a video on what's happened with that. Anybody who is thinking about remodeling or resurfacing their fireplace, you'll be interested in that. I did get a couple of emails of people asking me if I would show some of my embroidery projects, and I will be doing a video. It won't be a how-to video on how to embroidery because I use a huge machine, but I'll show you a couple of embroidery jobs that are they're actual orders from customers that I'll be working on this week, and we'll show you the process and how it's set up and the time involved in putting that together, and then the end project the end result and the products, you know, that we sell on the website. And thanks for all that asked me to remind them of the name of our store. It's North Texas Tees. And then we have military custom T-shirts, and then I have a marketing company that feeds into these different entities that I work on, where I help small businesses, you know, broaden and build their marketing plans as a consultant. So let's see. Oh, back to the property. What I'm planning to do is I'm going to be looking hard at properties that have 2 residences on them, because I think having 2 residences or 2 homes on a property is going to offer my husband and I a lot of opportunity. Whether we want to rent the house, we want to have our business in one home and live in the other, or we want to do an Airbnb, or we want to have a family member live there rent-free that's going through hard times, or we have a community member once we get in that community that needs a place to stay. Perhaps we can use that residence as a place for them to get caught up and get back on their feet. It would just offer a great amount of opportunity for my husband and I to give back, or to use that property, portion of the property, to grow our business. Because my husband has been in his job for almost 20 years, and his plan is to retire, us to take our savings 401 and sell our home here. We sold his home recently, and so we're going to be collaborating those funds in order to live a mortgage-free life, and we're going to pay cash for a property, as well as keep some in savings. So that's coming. And I hope they let me tour the homes with a camera. I don't know if they will, so I'm not going to get my hopes up, but I will be able to tape the outside of the property and tell you a little bit about it, and then we'll get to tour the city and give anybody that's interested in moving that direction or touring that direction a little sneak peek or a preview of the community and the surrounding areas. So I hope everybody has a blessed week. I'll be doing some food videos this week. I'm not sure what they're going to be yet, but I've got some things on the menu that you might be interested in learning. I do have more canning videos coming, so if you're a canner or you like to can or you've never canned and you want to can, my videos don't really go into a lot of detail on how to. I could do that. There's just so many videos that train people how to do it. Mrs. Volvey has a great channel on canning, and I know she's reviving some of her old videos, but I don't like to can just the average, you know, vegetables or tomatoes. Those are all great products, and I do them, but I like to can things that we're going to actually get excited about eating, and not, you know, not the old eye roller. Oh, canned food tonight. I don't want to do that. I mean, I think it's interesting. You can take recipes and can, because you're not storing them for 20 years. Most canners rotate their canned goods. So you still want to get excited about what it is that you're going to be serving your family. It's not just a prepper's go-to for fuel for the body. You want to have it enjoyable. Linda's Pantry does a great job of different types of recipes. If you haven't checked out her channel, you should. I don't like to recan canned foods, so you'll probably never see me open up a number 10 can of something and can it. It's already canned. I don't understand about the recanning. I never have. So I won't be recanning, but there'll be recipes putting things together that maybe you haven't seen. I like to can things that I can go to the grocery store and see on the shelf, because those are the things that are already canned, and I think I can reduce the sodium, reduce the fat, and I can enhance the flavor and have my own canned version of that. So if you like unique recipes for canning, you'll want to subscribe, share, or like my channel, because I have no intentions of canning the regular stuff. So let's see, I think I've got everything on my list. Have a blessed week. Thanks everybody for being a part of my channel. Please give me a thumbs up. subscribe or share my channel with somebody you might think would enjoy it. And thanks for all the emails from everybody encouraging me and enjoying my videos and trying my recipes. I love that. And I will be uh, absolutely doing a lot more. I have to think of things that you probably want to see, what you wouldn't want to see. Um, I don't want to make my channel boring. I want it to be something people look forward to sitting down and doing. My videos are long, but I don't want to make them so short that they miss information and then they're misinforming to everybody else. Sometimes I watch videos I wish were longer and had more detail. So if you like short 3-minute videos and your attention span is very short, you probably won't like my channel. So everybody have a great week, blessed week, safe week, and thanks for joining me, and I'll see you next time.